So there's a new push to dramatically expand Floridians' right to carry guns. State lawmakers have filed some new legislation to allow permitless concealed carry of guns, known as constitutional carry.
Just last month, Governor Ron DeSantis doubled down on his commitment to getting this measure passed. News 6's Jerry Askin joins us now live in the newsroom with the new reaction on both sides of this bill. Jerry?
Lisa, Matt, good evening. If passed, Florida will join 25 other states that have this permitless concealed carry law, something the governor has said before he supports. And while supporters say it's important for law-abiding citizens to have this right, critics are questioning safety.
I'm strongly against permitless carry. I know more Floridians will be killed.
Gail Swartz is a member of Prevent Gun Violence Florida, speaking out in opposition of House Bill 543. It would allow Floridians to carry concealed weapons without getting a permit. Her nephew, Alex Schachter, was one of the 17 people killed at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School back in 2018.
Why would we want that for Florida? Why would we want to make it easier for people who pose a danger to carry a gun in public?
Brevard County Sheriff Wayne Ivey joined Republican lawmakers and supporters in Tallahassee after the House bill was announced.
What we're doing is checking off the box again and showing that Florida is the freedom state. It's showing that citizens have a right to protect themselves.
Under current law, residents who want to carry concealed weapons need to apply to the state for a license and go through a process including passing criminal background checks. Under the bill, a person will need to carry valid ID at all times when in possession of a concealed weapon. It also says non-Florida residents could carry concealed firearms if they're 21 or older.
We should be looking at making sure that we do not restrict the rights of the law-abiding citizens to operate a weapon if they need to in self-defense.
Democratic State Senator Linda Stewart is still reviewing the bill, but she told me it brings her many questions.
What does it really mean, openly display a firearm under specific circumstances? What does that mean?
The bill also has provisions to restrict access for convicted felons. Now, Orange County Sheriff John Mina wrote an opinion piece for the Orlando Sentinel saying he opposes permitless carry law. He said it puts law enforcement in dangerous positions of having to determine, sometimes in a split second, if someone carrying a gun is exercising their rights or intending to do harm. Live in the newsroom, Jerry Askin, Getting Results, News 6.